are you doing today?
It's okay.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, did you were you able to rest on the weekends?
On the weekend,
Yeah,
we
Saturday, Sunday.
yeah we stay at home
Oh,
because of the COVID.
oh, yeah.
It's
I
in
heard.
that is we can say the second time.
Oh man, yeah,
It's
yeah. I heard.
yeah, it's raging in our country.
Yeah, I heard. There were like it started out. If correct me if I'm wrong. It started out with four cases. They suspect it came from Da Nang, and then
Yeah.
it's spread all over. I just pray that everybody will be safe. It's like here in the Philippines, we just reached 100,000 cases. So all
Mm,
over the world, we're 25 in highest. It's not something that is funny. It's just so sad because a lot of people are not obeying the government. They keep on going out, and
yeah.
medical practitioners are, let's say, they're already exhausted with with taking care of a lot of people because people don't obey the government. That's so sad.
Yeah.
So they put back, they placed the national capital region. That's like the main district of the Philippines, capital district of the Philippines, to go back to modified extreme community quarantine. So they're back with the quarantine. Us here in our province, it's still it's still okay. We're not included to be placed back to quarantine. So I just hope everybody will be safe, either be in the Philippines or in Vietnam. So I guess
Yeah.
being at home is much more safer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The best
anyway.
choice. Actually, the best choice.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's go back regarding our lesson for today. Okay. Uh-huh. Actually, we just finished, if I'm not mistaken, we just finished page 21. If you remember, we had a good discussion last Friday, uh, before the turn of the month. The last question is, have you recently borrowed money from someone in your family? You said you were laughing. You said yes to my husband and my kids, and I was like, yeah, yeah. I remember that. That was a good discussion, and you did great on answering the questions. I like the grammar, how strong your skills in grammar are. You've always shown that strength, as well as fluency. Fluency is like how you construct sentences, your trail of thought. When you say trail of thought, am I answering his question correctly? Am I on point? Am I answering his question? Pronunciation is also excellent. Yeah, so let's keep it up. All right, because of that, yeah, let's move on to page 22. If you can go to page 22, please tell me if you're there. Miss Lan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Already. Say 22.
Okay, okay, 22.
Yeah.
If you will see there, number 4, reading. Okay, so which of these sentences best
Yeah.
describes your attitude to money? Let me repeat. Which of these sentences, we have 3, best describes your attitude to money? Number 1, all I want is enough money to enjoy life. Number 2,
Enough money to enjoy life.
mm-hmm.
Money is very important to me.
Money
I
is
need
very
to earn as much as possible.
okay. You read, you
A
can
good
read all the way up till number
way
3.
to live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think?
Persons. What is it mean?
Which one? Which one?
Yeah, number 3.
Number
Could
3.
you please? Yeah.
I would
Fewer
fewer possessions
persons.
means to say that I don't have much things. I don't have much car
Yeah.
because some people who are rich, they have like 10 cars. It's like, you're living in a simple life. You don't like to have you can live with just a
Mm.
motorbike or a bicycle or even without one. You can live with just one television or not at all, just a radio or something. you live a simple life. Excuse me. So I would be happy to live with less
Okay.
money and fewer possessions. Just a few things that you have. What do you think? Which of these sentences best describes your attitude to money? Again, all I want is enough money to enjoy life. Money is very important to me. I'd like to earn as much as possible, or I would be happy to live with less money and fewer possessions. Which one do you think is, the best
So
describes your
I
attitude?
I will select number one.
Okay. All I want is
Yeah,
enough money.
number one.
All I want is to enjoy, or is enough money to enjoy life. Why do you think so? Why do you think that this is the sentence that best describes
Why I
your?
think so?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mhm.
There's always the why. You know that. We always ask the why, the compelling why.
You know, if we talk about money,
Mm-hmm.
so never be enough, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Never be enough. Okay. All right.
Yes. So I think that that's why I mean that we accept what we have
Mm-hmm.
with the money that we
Mm-hmm.
can earn. Yeah. So by this way, we also can enjoy life.
Yeah. Yeah.
No need to try my best
Yeah.
to have more and more money.
Yeah.
It's not meaningful.
I will agree
Yeah.
with you on that. I will agree with you on that. In reality, yeah, we need to work. We need to work so that we can earn money, so that we can pay bills, but not too much. There's a saying, there's an English saying
Yeah.
that
Yes.
too much of a good thing is bad. It's like when you have too much money,
Yes.
but your family is sickly. You can't buy good health. You can't buy good health. You can't buy a happy family. You know, you
Mm.
can earn as much money as you can, but
Yes.
if you have
With
like,
money.
yeah, but if everybody in the family is so sick, what's the use of money? Nothing, right? For me, all I want is to earn enough. I know I could buy food for my wife and my son. We have a home. We have roofs on our heads, clothes on our bodies, and my boy and my wife and my parents are all in good health. I think I don't need extra. That's already happiness. You can't buy that, right? Right. So just the same as your answer. Very good. Now
Yeah.
let's go
Yes.
with letter B. Can you please read letter B? Excuse me.
You're going to read an article about a woman who lives without money. Why do you think she does it?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think she survives? Read the article to find out.
Okay. So today we're going to do reading lessons, reading, pronunciation, understanding. So let's go ahead and do it. All right. Let's scroll down a bit. My life without money. I will read the heading, the title, and the introduction. My Life Without Money by Heidi Marie Schwärmer. I haven't read this, but I think this is European, some kind of like German or Dutch. Heidi Marie Schwärmer is a 63-year-old German woman, has lived without money for the last 10 years. I don't know how she did it, but we'll find out. Okay. And has written a book about her experiences called My Life. without money. Before we proceed, do you think you can live without money? You think so? What are your thoughts? Can you live without money, Miss Lan?
No,
No, that's true.
until now, yes.
Yeah. I don't need much, but I still need
No,
money. Yeah. I need to pay my electric bills, etc. Okay, so it's now your turn. Please read. Okay, you will read the first paragraph. I will read the second. You'll read the first, the third, and the fourth. Okay, we'll share it. It's a long read. It's a long read. Okay, please read the first paragraph.
at the age of 54, Heather Mary gave up her job as a psychotherapist,
Very good.
gave
Psychotherapist.
away all her money and her flat, and threw away her credit cards.
Mm.
Today, apart from a few clothes, three sweaters, two skirts, two pairs of shoes, and a coat,
Mm-hmm.
and a few personal belongings, she doesn't own anything.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Minor things. Sweaters. Can you repeat that? Sweaters. Miss Lan, can you repeat sweaters?
Sweater,
Very good. With an S. Sweaters.
sweaters.
Very good. Okay, I'll read the next one. It all began as a 1 year experiment. In her home city of Dortmund, she set up a swapping circle where people swap services without using money. For example, a haircut for a mathematics class. To prove that this could work, she decided to give up using her money or give up using money for a year. But when the year ended, she continued and has not used money since then. Hmm. Okay. Can you please continue?
At first, she house sat for friends who were on holiday. She
Mm-hmm.
stayed in the house in return for watering the plants and looking after their animals. At the moment, she is staying in a student residence
Very good.
where she can sleep, have a shower, or use a computer in return for cooking for the young people who live there. She also works as a psychotherapist.
Very good. Very good.
Before I treated every guilty people, but now I help anyone who turn up. Sometimes they give me something in return, but not always.
Wow. Wow. I'm liking this story. All right. My turn. Heidi Marie says, I can live thanks to my contacts. A lot of people, a lot of people who don't know me understand what I'm doing and want to help me. When I need a bus ticket, for example, or a new tube of toothpaste, I think, who can I ask? What can I give them in return? If I want to go to the cinema, I might offer to look after somebody's children for the afternoon. Can you please continue?
It is one of the mistakes of our society that most people do something
Think they
they don't like just to earn money,
don't.
spend it on things they don't need.
Mm-hmm.
Many people judge you according to how much you earn. In my opinion, own jobs are equally important. You may not earn a lot of money, but you may be worth a lot as a person. That's my message. So, what did she do with all money she earned from the sales of my life? With the money, I gave it all away.
Wow. I gave it all away. All. She didn't said I just left $100. I just left $50. I just left $25. She said I gave it all away. Imagine a person who can earn a lot of money by selling books or writing books and then have it sold and just gave it to people who are in need. By the way, I'm sorry, before I forget, can you please say equally? Can you please repeat this word? Equally.
Equally,
Very good. Okay. So basically, Heidi Marie Schwimmer, 63-year-old German woman, she's been living without money. Now, that's one of the reasons why I asked you, can you live without money? Now, I know for myself I can't. And by the way, there is this one thing. Second paragraph. It says here, in her home city of Dortmund, she set up a swapping circle where people swap services without using money. Example, a haircut for a mathematics class. That is what we call, or what we also call, barter. Can you say barter? Miss Lan, can you say barter?
but
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Correct. What does it mean? Okay, it's like this. Teacher, I'm going to trade my cell phone for a bottle of orange juice. You swap. It's like that without paying money. That was, in history, Asian history, whether it be Asian history, European, or North or South American history, barter has been the means of trade. Like, for example, Spaniards or Europeans will come to Asia. They will bring gold in exchange that we will give them spices. We have spices in Asia. Asians are most prolific when it comes to spices, like peppers, a lot of those stuff. And then it goes all over the world. So that is what barter means. By the way, very good reading. I like how you read. Very minor corrections. Let's continue. Letter C. Read the article and answer the questions. So number one, what was Heidi Marie's job? What was Heidi Marie's job?
her job as a psychotherapist.
Very good. Her job is, or she is a psychotherapist. Very good. Number two, what possessions does she have now? Again, what possessions does she have now?
It's just a bus from field dog doesn't own anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Apart from a few clothes, 3 sweaters, 2 skirts, 2 pairs of shoes, and a coat, and a personal belongings, she doesn't own anything. Not that much. Very good. Number three. How did the experiment start? How did the experiment start?
The experiment starts by she set up a swapping circle.
Yes. It all began as a 1 year experiment in her home city of Dortmund. She set up a swapping circle where people swap services without using money. Okay, very good. Number four, where has she lived since the experiment started? Again, where has she lived since the experiment started?
Where she live? I think she live in right
In where? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
in her friend's house.
Okay. In her friend's house. Okay, actually, when she started out, it says here in her home city of Dortmund. And then after, at the moment, she's staying at student residence. As a student residence where she can sleep. At the moment, it says. It's in the third paragraph. If I'm not mistaken, that's the third sentence. At the moment, she is staying in a student residence where she can sleep, have a shower, or use a computer in return for cooking for the young people who lives there. All right. Let's go with number 5. Does she still work? Do you think she still works?
Yes, she still work.
Okay. What are the examples that makes her or that makes you say that she still works?
She also works as a psychotherapist.
Very good.
Before I treated very wealthy people,
Mm-hmm.
but now I have one who turned
Turns up.
up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that means that she is still working. She still works as a psychotherapist. Sometimes she cooks, for young people. Sometimes they give something in return, but not always. Very good answer. All right, number 6. What does she do when she needs something? Again, what does she do when she needs something?
Yeah, when he needs something,
Mm-hmm.
he will find a job
Mm-hmm.
to do.
Okay, that's correct.
Yeah,
She will give
to
offer her
and then they
services.
will him give her in something in return. Yeah.
Yes, yes, something in return. Sometimes they give me something in return, but not always. She even said I might offer to look after somebody's
Yeah.
children for the afternoon, if I want to go to the cinema. Yeah, so it's still a barter. Still, it's like a trade, so to speak. All right. Number 7. What is she trying to show with her experiment? What is she trying to show with her experiment?
Hmm. I think he so that they so that something they don't like just to
Mm-hmm.
earn money and spend
Yes.
it on
Mm-hmm.
things they don't like they need.
Yeah, I agree. It is one of the mistakes of our society that most people do something they don't like just to earn money and spend it on things they don't need. That's a very good lesson. That's a very good lesson. All right, if we'll continue, many people judge you according to how much you earn. In my opinion, all jobs are equally important. You may not earn a lot of money, but you may be worth a lot as a person. That's my message. Wow. Wow. That's great. Last question, I guess. What did she do with the money she earned from her book? What did she do with the money which she earned from her book? Miss Lan?
She will give it all away.
She gave it all away. Who in the right mind would earn a lot and then give it away? Well, I guess that's her point. She made her point that she can live without money. She can do services for other people in exchange for something like toothpaste or going to the cinema. But yeah, I think that's her point. Now my question is, this is an extra question. All right, do you think you can live a life like that? Yes or no? Why?
No,
Hmm.
because it's not suitable in our society.
Very good. I like that.
So if I mean that if we have a small group people
Uh huh.
or small I mean that if we have a small area,
Hmm.
if we agree to live by this way, so we can also live with the money.
Yeah. Yeah. I
The
guess so
same
too.
with our life in the history, right?
Yeah. Right.
We don't
Right.
have money, and we can also live
Yeah. Well, that's a good
with
answer.
exchange together.
That's a very good answer. I like your answer. And one other thing, I don't know if you will agree with me on this. If you'll notice, it doesn't say in the story that she's supporting her family. What if she has children that she needs to support, that she needs to send off to school, right? You'll need money, but I think she's just living alone, and she can do this because yeah, she's living alone. She has no one to look after. But like for as example, like you or me, we have kids, we have family, we have to look for them. I think yeah, it this is a time and age wherein we need to earn money to pay bills, to pay for a lot of things. Maybe not much, maybe not too many, but just enough, right? Very good.
Yeah,
This is a very good lesson,
yeah,
and I like your answers too. I like your answers, very much justified, and I can pretty much say that vocabulary has been improving. New words, new phrases that I can hear from you, so that's good. Yeah, you're constantly evolving. That's a good job. So I can't wait till tomorrow. Unfortunately, we have to cut our time short. It's 9:01, and we'll continue
yeah.
our lesson tomorrow. Yeah, we'll continue the
Okay.
next part or the next half of this lesson. All right. You did a great job,
Yeah, thank
and
you.
thank you for
Yeah,
coming to class.
yeah, thank you so much. See you
See you tomorrow, Miss Lan. Goodbye.